Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. It is Mamie here. Just wanted to come to you this evening and have a conversation. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's get motivated, inspired. Let's talk about some things that we should all consider, our daily journey. We need to consider these things. And so I wanted to come to y'all today and talk about it, y'all. So today's subject is having a good support system, a support surrounding of who is in your circle, making right choices, being around the right people, and knowing who to go to when we need somebody. So yeah, today I figured let's just get into this thing and talk about it. So just to go ahead and get started, I want to say thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. I'll go ahead and get this one out the way right off the top. If this is your first time joining in today, I would like to thank you and ask if you could to go ahead and subscribe. And as we get talking here, if you have any questions or, comments, go ahead and enter those down there for me. I'm asking you to subscribe, like, share, and comment because we got a lot to talk about. Today we want to get motivated and we want to help one another. We want to be helpful to one another. I wanted us to talk about let's talk about some things that I think matters. I think we need to make some choices and find out what's good for us and know that the power is in our hand. We need to choose our surroundings, making sure we have a good support team. So the subject today is having a good support team around you. Someone that you could go to, talk to when you may be having a rougher day, or you want to be a support team to someone else and you want someone to be a support team to you. It goes both ways. So we need to share the love and receive the love. We all need one another. It takes a village to raise a child. That means we all need one another. So welcome to the channel. My name is Mamie. I'm so glad to be here. Okay, y'all, and let's just get into it. Let's talk about it. We got a lot to talk about. So let's go right here. So today we're talking about choosing positive, motivating, inspirational people in our life. We build circles, we build teams, and you want to have a good team. You want to be able to talk to someone, not be talked down to or, laughed at or talked about as soon as you're out of the room. They're talking about you. That's not the circle you need, not the circle I need or want. I want a team around me that I can call and I can talk to and I can share some of my low moments or good moments, both. I want to share them both. I want to be able to be happy with them. Look, this happened, yay! And I want to share, and I want them to be able to say, oh, yes, that's awesome, great, I'm so happy for you, and I want to do that for them too. So if you call me and say, well, man, it was a rough day, girl, I understand. I want to be an open ear. I want to be a motivation to you. If you're having a bad day, I want to be able to say, okay, I understand. We all have them bad days. Okay. All right, I'm going to listen to you. But then I'm going to give you some positive. All right, you made it through that thing. You did that. Now, let's see, what can we do to make it better? How can we change these steps? What can I say? What can I motivate you and inspire? How can I help you so tomorrow you don't have get that same result or feel that same way? We need good, strong supportive people around us. I don't know if you've ever heard or seen, but there's a saying, you never ever give up on your children. Because if you give up on your children, guess what? They ain't got nobody else. This world can be a very cruel world. It can be very hard. We need one another. So I know I love my children. It's unconditional. I know they get on my nerves and I may get upset sometimes, but that's life. That's part of loving. And I have a lot of sisters. My mom, I have several sisters. And I'm going to tell you, I learned a long time ago to love. When you love somebody, it's okay to disagree. It's okay to not always have the same opinion. I don't need you to just mock what I say or repeat after me and agree with everything I say. If I'm seeing something one way and I may be, not seeing it in the way that you're seeing it, I need for you to tell me that, I want you to tell me, well, no, that ain't the way it's going. That's not how it should be. This is the way I see it. Consider this. Let's consider. You don't have to be right. You don't have to be wrong, but we can all have an opinion. And I want to respect your opinion like I want you to respect mine. And that's part of that team that we need in our circle. We need a circle. You need a team. If you got somebody that's, cutting you down, talking about you, cutting you down, talking about you, and just don't have anything positive to say, unfortunately, that's not going to benefit you. We need a team to motivate and inspire one another as to, the jobs we're doing. Congratulations, you got that promotion at your job. I'm so happy for you. Or you've been in that position for 20 years. Why don't you try and see what's the next step up? Why don't you apply for the promotion, the next step, grow. I just believe in growth. We don't need to stand in the same position. I want to be a motivational person to you and anyone else. If you came in my presence, that is my spirit. I don't care where I'm at or where I go. I've always inspired others to want more for themselves, to do more for themselves, whether it be the vehicle you drive, a new car, or fix it up, or whatever you need to do, whether it be in a car, whether it be in a house, whether it be a promotion on the job, going to school, education. I am for any improvement that is beneficial to you. I want to be a supportive person. I'm not trying to lead you down into debt because I don't believe that's the way to go. But I want to tell you, let's work on paying these bills. Let's have a plan. Make a plan. Get you a group. Have some people. As we grow older, we don't have as many friends. I may not talk to as many people on a daily basis, but you do need, whether it's a select few or one or two friends that you can talk to, or that can talk to you, that you can call and share your goodness with, and share your joy, your blessings, and be a motivation to one another. Now, if you got somebody that don't want you to tell them positive things or be motivated or motivational to them, I'm sorry. They're just not the one. You just gonna have to move on, because talking into a empty cup is what we're gonna say that is. You're not gonna get nothing out of it. If everything is a fight, if everything you try to say that's positive or motivational or inspiration, if you got to fight with them to show them positive things, sometimes less is more. You can give them a positive word and, all right, honey, I'm going to talk to you later. Be blessed. Have a great evening. We'll talk to you later. And, you can try again. And then there comes a time that you get tired of trying. Every time I speak to someone or speak to you, it should not be that I got to go through all these obstacles to try and tell you something positive or good. Or you shouldn't have to go through all that with me. If you call me and I'm talking about, well, shoot, I got a bill to pay, and you give me, oh, why don't, maybe we could try to raise some money to do this. I don't want to raise no money because I got this, and this. Or no, because I don't like this. Or no, because I don't like that. Child, don't you keep wasting your time on me. I'm just going to be honest with you. You can try and help. You can try and be a motivation and try to inspire others. and give options. But if you hey, if somebody got to wake up in order, to get a change, you got to do something different. You can keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results you're currently getting. And if that's not beneficial or making you happy or giving you what you need and want, you better change that thing. It's time to change it. If you are continuing to keep the same company, same people in your life, you're getting the same results, you're getting the same action, you're not growing, you're in the same position now as you look back that you was 3, 4, 5 years ago, nothing's changed. When you gonna wake up? When you gonna wake up and know that the change starts in you? And it maybe starts with your surroundings, your belief, the people that you're entertaining, the things that you're doing. Now, you can't think that you finna go out here and be around these go-getters or these people that's working hard for change and to have things in their life, and then you gonna come around with your negativity and thinking they're gonna come to you. No, baby. You got to change that attitude. You got to get you a pencil, get you a notebook. Hey, y'all hear me? Always got a notebook. I got a planner. I got some stuff around me to try to keep my mind moving and trying to want more and do more in this life. So get you something to write down, some goals, some desires, some things that you want, what you want to change, what you feel like need to change in your life, what you want to see. Write it down. That's the first step. Start writing stuff down. Put it on paper so you can see it. Because when you can see it on paper, then you can start working on it. Make an action plan. Make some steps, little by little. But you got to change. If you're sitting around people that don't want nothing and all they want to do is the same old thing that they were doing last week and not getting ahead and just talking about and complaining about the things you're doing and why you can't. I'm gonna go and throw it on out here. Vacationing. You've been wanting to go on vacation for 10 years, but you ain't made it on your first vacation. When do you think it's gonna happen? It ain't gonna happen in another 10 years. You know why? Because you gotta make the change in you. You gotta make plans. You don't tell me that you work every day. You've been working for years and years on your job and you can't get anything you want in life. Because that's what it is. It's what we make of it. The choices we're making, the people that is around us, and the things that you're doing. Motivate yourself to want more, to do more, to be a positive and a motivational person to someone else. And then require that in your life. That somebody can speak positivity over you and want good for you. And y'all just go, see what blessings you can get in it. It is a positive thing. I implore you to make some changes in your surrounding if you're not getting what you want. Now, if you're getting what you want, keep doing what you're doing. You hear me? If you're getting what you want out of life, keep doing what you're doing. But if you're struggling and you're having a hard time and you feel like the devil is on you or badness keep following you or you can't win, come on, let's make some changes. Make some changes. So, share with me. Tell me some of your thoughts down there in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. What have you done to make some changes in your life? Share your experience. In church we say testify. I got to testify. I got a testimony, and honey, I tell you, I got a whole bunch of them. So I'm asking you today, you may be someone out there tuning in and listening that could help somebody else. Someone may be going through what you went through and overcame, and you can help them. Put a comment in there. Let somebody know, yes, you can. You can win. You can get over what you're going through. Trouble don't last always, y'all. Don't let trouble last always. You should not be continuing the same thing over and over and over. We need to learn from our mistakes, grow with them, put another action plan, put a plan in action that we can make and get the positive things that are due to us. It's promised to you. If you reach out there and get it, it's right there. Take your steps. Do the work. Nothing just happens. We got to put in the work. You got to put in the time. You got to put in the work. You got to make choices. God gives us a chance and a choice every day. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Every day we get an opportunity. We get a right to choose good and live and evil and die. I'm just breaking it down too, y'all. I'm breaking it down word by word. You take it how you want to take it. But you got to work at this thing. Life. You got to put the work in. You make the choice. Who's your surrounding? What's going to make you a better person? Come on, y'all. We can do it. We can do it together. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate you giving me some comments because we can talk about it. All right. Thank you so much again. I hope that you have an awesome evening. Stay blessed, and we will see you in the next video.